Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Very Biased Opinions, and for the final time in 2018-2019 season, my name's Tom, and I'm a Man United supporter, and this is Ian.
And I'm not a Man United supporter. And today, we're going to do a little review of the Champions League, the Europa League, and we're going to do a quiz. So welcome back to Very Biased Opinions. So we're just going to talk about the Champions League final that happened yesterday. Wonderful game that it was. But before we jump into all of that, Tom's just going to give you a little bit of housekeeping.
Yeah, have a look below. I think we're also covering the Europa League final, and maybe some other things.
Yeah,
well, we'll timestamp it anyway. Also have a look below at all our social media, which is also currently floating over our heads, and there's probably click things happening around us. And a couple of links to stuff we support that we'd like you to support. But without further ado, we're Gilding Lily. Ian, what the hell happened last night?
Yeah, was it a final?
It felt like a Premier League match.
It felt like a
boring Premier League match.
It felt like a dull, yeah.
Sorry, we started this incorrectly. I'm gonna just... Better? This is how you defend, right? This is how you defend in your own area. You put your hand up in the air and just point out wide.
Right. I do feel we're going to have a tendency to just talk a lot about how Spurs didn't play very well. But before we do that, well done to Liverpool. Well done. Thomas, through gritted teeth, I want you to say, look into the eyes of that camera as a Man United fan.
Congratulations on winning the Champions League and everything that comes alongside it.
I think you said to me yesterday that even if it's a shit game and you win it, nobody cares.
Correct.
So, they did that. And off the back of the season they definitely deserve the trophy. They've been incredible this season. Yeah. They did. I know you're going to say that, but Liverpool have been incredible this season and are worthy winners of the prize because they've played some exceptional stuff.
Well done, Glenn Coco. You go, Glenn Coco.
That being said, oh my god, what a boring final.
I mean, the tone was set a minute 34 seconds in or whatever when Sissoko decides to run into his own area, flag his hand up as high as he can, and the cross, it does hit his chest first and then his arm.
Do you think that's a penalty?
I think it's soft.
It is soft. I mean, there's people that slow it down, and I've seen images on Facebook of showing the ball hit that part of the body first and then rolls down onto his arm. Any case for VAR on that one? Do you think they could have overturned it? Or?
I don't think you could have overturned it. I think if you're going with the referee's decision, that's it. But I think at the end of the day, you watch a final from two really attacking sides, and you expected attacking football, and neither one of them played attack. Like, Spurs literally woke up in the 88th minute. Was it one shot on goal leading up to that, and then they had 7 in the final 12 minutes? This isn't a question of should Harry Kane have played or not. It's what the hell... Why is Lucas Moura starting on the bench? Why is Eric Lamela not coming on as an attacking substitution? Is Llorente really the person to break this down? Spurs kept trying to go through the middle for the first half. They kept trying to break down the centre-back partnership of Liverpool. They lost one game this year. One!
In the Premier League.
Yeah. But why are you trying to drive through the middle of them? Are you that good? Clearly not. And it took you so long to change tack. You wouldn't shoot from distance, and when you did, it was a poor decision.
You were quite scathing of Winks.
Why is he even on the pitch? Who is Harry Winks? And what is Pochettino and Southgate's love affair with him? I don't see it. What am I supposed to see?
He's a harsh man. You're bordering on very biased with this opinion, Tom. What you say? Well, we watched the game together. Obviously, we have similar views. One thing that surprised me is an early goal does usually open the game up a little bit. It calms people down. Yeah. It makes people just sort of play a bit, better generally. But this seemed to just tighten everything up. It seemed to make it more defensive. And Liverpool just thought, we've got our goal. We'll just let Spurs come on to us. And they were more than happy to just deal with it. They were more than happy to just deal with all this crap play that came through the middle. And I'm sure they were thinking, well, if they do get crosses in, they'll back Van Dijk and Gomez to deal with it anyway. And A. Becker.
A. Becker. I prefer B. Becker.
Boris Becker.
Yes, Boris indeed. Both of them were fantastic to get to the final, taking nothing away. And taking nothing away from the match itself, I think everybody expected more. Obviously, Liverpool fans will wake up this morning, but you were outpossessed in the final, and you didn't look like scoring that many goals. And it's not that's not a major criticism. You didn't ever have to get out of second gear. But to watch the second straight final where one team didn't come to play and the other team, well, we can beat these guys if they're not going to run around, then I don't know. Like, I'm just... I wanted more.
Yeah, I mean, the Europa League final was a slightly different story, but this one was really just like... Liverpool just felt like they were not. Once they got that goal, they felt they were never going to lose.
It was like the 87th minute, and I was like, oh, well, maybe Spurs will equalize and we get extra time. That's the last thing I wanted when I started to actually equate it in my brain. The only thing worse than 90 minutes is that was 120.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was a mercy, really, wasn't it? It didn't go to extra time.
Jeez.
Origi, a man for the big occasion.
Indeed.
Scores against Barcelona.
Yep.
Scores in the final.
Yeah.
But will not be starting choice next season, though.
It'll be third choice.
Third choice.
Third choice.
I mean, he only really got as many minutes as he did because, what's his name? Firmino was not fit. You just can't get over how weird it is. I mean, do you put anything down to heat? Do you put anything down to the amount of time between the end of the season?
The 3 weeks was bad, but I think you said it last night. You'd have preferred Spurs to end up with a red card. You just preferred someone to be like, we have to win this. We have to go in full-blooded. We have to try. And like Danny Rose I thought Danny Rose had quite a good game at left back. I thought he ran hard and stuff, but he was the only player out there that I was like, oh, you're really gunning for this. You're really trying to get a win out of this game. Everyone else was just a bit like, where was Christian Eriksen for most of that match? Dele Alli missed a ton of stuff.
Dele Alli got into good positions, but he just looked... He looked like the occasion got to him a bit.
Yeah.
He just sort of like stumbled over his feet, or he just made a good first touch, terrible second touch kind of thing. But he at least did look like creating something. But there's something missing in him, isn't there? Like, he hasn't gone on to the next kind of level you would expect.
When he first started with like audacious shots, dribbling, and he just seems to have lost. Like, I don't necessarily like his personality a whole lot, but it feels like he's dumbed himself down. And like, I get it. He season on season, he's progressing.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
But his ability to influence games seems to be diminishing a bit. Like Wayne Rooney's goal-on-goal total went up when he became a striker, but his ability to actually influence a football game seemed to drop.
He never you don't see him really like taking the game by the scruff of the neck and beating people. And
you've got Christian Eriksen. I get it. Like, you want to give him the ball to put the passes in, but. At no point, Dele Alli, did you just get the ball and go, right, I'm fucking sick of this, we're losing, I'm going to have a go, I'm going to like try and drive, I'm going to shoot from 35 yards. Like, it just seemed like no one really wanted to take the game, and at the end of the day, that's just what let me down.
Just too nice.
Yeah.
They just let, as I say, Liverpool were just comfortable. They were very comfortable, and they didn't need to do anything more than what they did.
Nope.
And I actually am really surprised that there is any excuse about heat or fatigue, because they're professional fucking athletes that have had 3 weeks off to train for this event. It's like a 100-meter sprinter getting to the Olympics and then be like, yeah, but I've had a long season and I'm tired now. This is what you fucking train for.
Yeah.
Like, you're playing in Madrid in June. You know it's going to be hot.
Yeah.
Baffles me.
In conclusion, Liverpool won the Champions League. Ian and Thomas aren't happy, but that brings us round to an exciting event, Ian.
It does, but can I just say one more thing?
Oh, fine.
I'm so sorry. City winning the Premier League and Liverpool winning the Champions League. Do you think that they would have been happier if they won the other tournament? Like,
the other way around?
Yeah, the other way around.
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
Got those monkeys off their backs.
Yeah.
But
they didn't.
But
the monkeys are stuck there. Ah.
What are you pointing at? What is it?
There's 2 magic 18s over both our heads.
And it has gone to 18 all because Tom very, very Savaloy backed Liverpool to win.
Yes.
So it is 18 all. We both very foolishly backed Arsenal to win in the Europa League final, so we get nothing for that.
Nothing.
But we did also back Manchester City to win the FA Cup, which they... Did they?
Yes,
They narrowly won.
It was a close match.
It was a close run thing. And that is what we are tie-breaking off for now. And it is a tiebreaker to decide the whole predictions game. Tom, what are the stakes?
The stakes are a meal at a restaurant of your choice.
And I am choosing a very small burger chain called McDonald's. And if Tom wins, he's going to choose some foreign mug. So, what do we do when it's a tie-break, Tom?
We go to the bullet quiz book!
You better keep going, this is going on a bit. It's the bullseye!
I really hope this gets edited out. Right, Ian, there are 4 sports quizzes. As reigning... Are there sports?
I want politics. There are 4 sports quizzes, so sports...
Yes, right, Ian. As you came in as champion, losing that, and having won the penalty shootout last year,
it is.
I'm going to allow you to pick to ask the question first or answer the question first.
I would like to answer the question first.
Right.
Oh, I'm surprisingly nervous.
Quiz 1, 2, 3, or 4.
I would like to choose from quiz number 2, and we will go for number 6.
Which country was the first to sponsor a one-day cricket tournament in the UK?
Which country?
Yeah. Let me make sure I've done this correctly. Sports quiz. Numero dos. Okay, so they completely incorrectly printed this. It is supposed to read, which company was the first to sponsor a one-day cricket tournament in the UK? Which company?
Benson Hedges?
It is Gillette.
Oh no! There used to be a Benson Hedges trophy. I know it sounds a stupid question, but a stupid answer. Oh dear. So, what are you having? Politics?
I'll take sport. Number 3, number 5.
What is calculated to be the richest horse race in the world?
The 1,000 Guineas? This is a terrible round already.
He's wrong! It is the Dubai World Cup.
Grand.
Move on.
Right, Ian.
I'll take 4-1.
What is Tiger Woods' real first name? You're never gonna get this one, I'm sorry.
Is it Ernest?
No, Eldrick.
Do you know I'd literally seen a little bit of that first? Come on then.
Well,
I really feel my McDonald's is slipping away. I've been planning this for bloody ages.
Quiz 1, question 3.
Oh my god, I really thought you were going to pick a good one, the one you would have got. Oh no!
What is it?
Who was appointed manager of Valencia in December 2015?
Gary Neville.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
Sure you want to go with that?
I'm really sure I want to go with that.
Winner!
Yeah! I'm celebrating with water.
I'm sorry, I wish I had vodka in my glass. Well done, Thomas.
It's okay. You know the worst part is?
I was winning by so much.
It was on my 4 at one stage.
So where are we going to go and eat now?
I'm going to go to the coconut tree.
Oh
But we'll go during the week when it's 30% off. This is my gift to you.
That's fine. That's fine.
I get a free meal!
Yay!
But we're not done with this video yet. Very quickly, let's quickly recap the Europa League final. Arsenal lost 4-1 to Chelsea. In about 30 seconds, what are your thoughts?
I thought that it was again a terrible first half, but I thought Arsenal did have the better of it. But when they were on top, they didn't score. Then when Chelsea got into the game, they were far more clinical. Arsenal fell apart as they want to do. Lot of the old Arsenal still there that Emery needs to get rid of somehow, and they fucked up their chance to get in the Champions League. Well done to Chelsea, thoroughly deserved.
Yeah, nothing else to say on that. Chelsea were the better team on the day, but it was it's the first of 2 lackluster finals.
Fitting farewell for Hazard, who's been a wonderful player for Chelsea, for him to go and lift the trophy. And Robert Green ended up winning a...
we're going to see the backup goalkeeper.
Third choice. He has retired now. I just saw that the other day. I thought it was
exciting.
So not much more to say about that. Only going to be 4 teams instead of 5 in the Champions League for England, but other than that...
On that last note, we will be back next season with both Premier League and European Championship stuff predictions, both the Champions League and the Europa Cup. But in the summer, we are going to be doing many a tournament, including the Cricket World Cup,
No, that's
the
not true.
Dubai Open,
That is not true.
and Wimbledon.
That is also not true. Although, unless Wimbledon are playing football, we will do them. We are doing the Women's World Cup. We are doing the Nations League semi-finals and final, and we're doing the Gold Cup as well. That's not horse racing. That's some crappy CONCACAF tournament. Yes, I'm going to keep that joke going for the whole season.
I made it.
You made it?
I'm the one who said the Gold Cup is going to go.
Oh, yeah. Aren't you a comedy genius? And if there's anything else you want us to do, anything else you want us to cover, please comment below. Keep liking the videos. It helps us a hell of a lot. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And we will see you very soon.